So I was hanging out with this girl for about a month and a half or whatever, and we went out on a couple dates. Went to a Lions game together, with a group, and we were supposed to hang out for a weekend, but she ended up getting sick. You know, understandable. Obviously, we wouldn't hang out while she's sick. And then after that, it's like I just don't hear for her again, essentially. Um, and then she pops out with a boyfriend. um, very, very interesting. And I think that, the frustrating part from my perspective is, completely just cold turkey. No communication. No sort of like, hey, hey, I'm actually seeing somebody right now, or I'm getting into a relationship right now. Just straight up like, yo, nothing, silence, crickets. And I think that this is a really, really tough situation for our generation. I think that when it comes to dating, especially like in your 20s, post college, it's very, very hard because we feel as though we have a lot of options because of social media. So you have Instagram, you have Snapchat, you have such easy access to communicate with so many different people. So it makes you feel as though or dating apps, for example, too, like Tinder, Bumble, constantly swiping, constantly feel like you can just easily find somebody else, to explore your option with, or to see if there's a legit connection there. And I think it's almost plagued us or distracted us from having decency and just human respect. I feel as though when it comes to relationships, people are oftentimes, when the romance aspect of the relationship is gone, when it comes to a significant other, it's like you don't see them as a human anymore. There's no sort of respect, especially if the relationship ended, not badly. Obviously, relationships never end good because they end. But if if you guys just grow apart and you guys kind of mutually agree that, hey, this isn't going to work out, I don't see a future happening. And then there's, times where the relationship will end that way, and all of a sudden you're going to treat that person like an asshole or a dick. Ultimately there's no need for it at all. Because the romance aspect of the relationship is gone doesn't mean you should treat that person as less than. It's very interesting dilemma that we're currently living in, and I just think that for me, I'm just spending a lot of time like focusing on myself because ultimately I don't have time. I don't have time to just waste my time. I don't have time to waste my time. So I'm just looking for somebody that's going to treat me with the respect that I deserve, and somebody that is going to treat me like I'm somebody, because I know I am, and I know I'm going places. And I'm not even looking the physical and the attractiveness, like that's an important aspect of the relationship. But at this point, I'm just looking for a decent human being, man. Like, communicate with me. Like if you're not interested, say that. So then it's just easier to move on. And is it abnormal for me to expect that from somebody? I don't think so. I don't think so. Do you guys have a lot of experiences like this where you're just going on dates and the person either ghosts you or acts as if they're interested but they're really not? It's a very interesting topic, and ultimately I think that it's just important to keep on focusing on yourself and know that there's light at the end of the tunnel, because one bad experience shouldn't deter you from the next one. So, yeah. Hope you guys have a great rest of your day. This is Maul Takes. Peace out.